Hey gang, time for a little garage garden update. See what's going on. Got some zucchinis in here. Another wave of tomatoes. These are Italian style. Some of them are, except for Oregon Spring there. Redorta, San Marzano. It's like the super Marzano variety, and this Borghese, which is like a cherry tomato. Next wave, just a few more seeds there. I want to give my garden a chance on those. This one's called Superboy. It's a hybrid. Hasn't sprouted yet. Some various seedlings in here, mostly peppers. Little pepper plant in there, and so on and so forth. These are probably ready to get out. A couple that haven't come up there. So you can look down in there. You can see some roots in there. So these guys are doing okay. I'll get pinched in there. Yep. So those are called, what is this called? Something. Sure Thing. Yeah. Okay. Pepper back here Bob gave me. There's a couple of bells in here. And up front that's the Redorta. And the Marzano. In there. So on and so forth. Show you what the seeds look like. Let's see. Here we go. Check out these cool seeds. Super Marzano. That was one that was SM. Let's see if I can move these around a little bit. And this is the Borghese one. Pretty cool. There's one more in there. This is the regular. This is the Redorta. Redorta is a little larger size one. Pretty cool. F1. Then also, put those over here for now. I got these two. Some dwarf seeds, cardinal, some stuff that gets less than 2 feet tall. This one's new big dwarf, extreme bush, and those I'm planning on putting in the grow tent. A few of them, because they're so small, it'll be perfect for a little 2x2. Pretty cool. We got some corn. Different kinds. I don't know what to do yet. What's up, Em?
What are you doing?
We're shooting a video. You want to be on my video?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
I didn't think you did. But anyway, we'll see ya. So we got this hybrid honey and pearl. And then we got here. Bodacious. One of those, maybe both of them, I don't know. Got a bunch of flowers to put out. A bunch of zinnias basically. Anything else? Some cosmos. Cosmos here. Gonna get those out pretty soon too. And see anything else going on out here? Not really. Been using this Armor SI. You can't use a whole lot of this stuff because it jacks the pH up big time. It's a good pH up. You don't. If you have that, you probably don't need this pH up, because you can get that near the same cost and maybe a little bit more, but it's got the silica in there too, so get the benefits of that and the pH up. Stuff like blue It says to use like a half teaspoon per gallon would be low strength. Mild strength they call is a quarter teaspoon per gallon. But anyway, use a half. You got to be careful with that stuff. Try some, dilute it first, put it into some water, and then mix it up, and then put it in. Because if you just put that stuff straight in with an eyedropper, you're going to get a cloud. You're going to get one of those white clouds in your reservoir where they say it locks up your nutrients. So if you dilute it, that minimizes any clouding, which helps. And when I say dilute it, take a good bit of water, maybe a couple of pints of water, put it in there, dilute it, and drop it in. You'll notice that it's not going to cloud because it's already been diluted in the water, which is cool. But I need to get these bells out of here, back here. They're starting to look nice. Not really any too much root activity under there, but let's get this is for the bugs. It's gross, but it works. Look at all those little gnats I caught on this thing. Didn't need any expensive traps or anything. This is some cheap thing I think I got at Walmart that is sticky. I added this little piece of yellow paper off of an envelope on there. Grab it by, or actually help attract them too, because they love yellow. It's working good. Got flies and gnats all over this thing, and still got some gnats in here, of course. I got rid of them all, but man, we put a big dent in it. Look on there, there's a lot of them gone. So it's just some sticky paper basically. Does a good job. So as far as let's talk about Master Blend for a minute. Calcium nitrate. The Master Blend 4-1838, and then Epsom salt. You can get that at the store easy. Other stuff I ordered online. So this stuff doesn't mix very well. It's kind of hard to dilute, and got to be careful of the order of operations when you put this stuff together. You want to make sure you dilute this stuff pretty good before you dump it in your tank, or it'll just clump on the bottom. I guess it'll eventually dissolve, but it's hard to get accurate readings when all your stuff's clumped up on the bottom, like pH and ppms and all that. But anyway, good bit left. I used it, I guess, for over a month, and I got these lids backwards. This is actually the Master Blend in here. It's kind of green looking stuff. Let's switch these around. Dun, dun, dun. Now you're on the right house. Get on your house. There you go. Put your roof on. Right? Okay, so this guy's looking a little leggy. I guess I could add him a little closer to the light. I'll get him out of that little tray, put him in something better. I got some totes with some holes cut on them. They'll work perfect. That block out the light. Had some rain lately, so the weather's cooler. We're looking at temps in the 70-ish range, which is fine. But when it gets too hot, you can't leave this thing uncovered out here for a day or two and it'll be green. So it's going to heat up again soon, so we'll have to get those out of there and put them in a different tray. This recharge stuff, I put it in this plastic container. It came in a bag that was really crappy. But I gave some of this to someone who had a avocado tree, that was in, that they put on the patio and then bring in the winter. It was doing really poorly, and they put some of this stuff in there, and they said within a day the thing perked up. It was looking good. There's what's in this thing. It's kind of dark. When you open it up and look at it, it's kind of like, reminds you of like Lipton soup or something. This is nasty, but it does the trick. Maybe that kind of that oniony smell. But anyway, get some of that, you won't be disappointed. Alright gang, that's going to do it. That's enough for tonight. We'll see you next time. God bless y'all. Good night.